Obviously, they're a pretty athletic team. What were you guys able to do to slow them down and keep them from getting into their offense much?
Just trying to stay in front, slow down the penetration, which would decline the rebounds, and the attempts at rebounds they would get. That was our main focus, just trying to keep Jefferson, number 11, out the lane all night.
What did you learn from the other day that you brought into tonight, perhaps?
We just got to continue to improve. We're just trying to improve on every end, our offense, every end of defense, and just as a team, making sure we're growing and every day trying to get better to do what we want to do in March. It's a long season. We know we're going to go through our bumps and bruises, but as long as we continue to improve every day, get better on offense, communicate on defense, everything about the game, then, we'll have a great March.
Trey, kind of a rough night for the bench against Butler. Was it important for you guys to come out and get some confidence going tonight like you did?
Yeah, it was really important. We all grouped together not after the game, but a couple of days after the game, and said we need to be more productive, coming off the bench to keep the starting five, to have some firepower when they come out. So, we just all came out ready to help and do whatever we needed to do, to make up for what we didn't input on the Butler game.
With Jaren, you guys see him do that all the time in practice, but he hasn't been able to translate it yet. How good was it to see him have a game shoot like that where get that confidence going?
No, it was real good for real, man. It was good. I think this game would be like a confidence game for him. He got his confidence back up. He did it maybe once or twice in the beginning, the first couple of games, but I hope he uses this game, as a motivation, a confidence game, so he can know that he can do that anytime if you really work for it, or if put in time to do it for real, if you really be confident in the game. So.
Could you sense that his confidence had slipped a little bit?
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, in certain games, I get to see when we be on the bench or during the game, he might not be trying to score. He just be out there like another body. I can sense it, but I always I talk to him and tell him to get his head in the game. But I'm glad he came out of that shell tonight.
How about you yourself? You had 11 points, which I believe is your highest. Talk about how your own game has come along. You're still fairly new to it too.
Earlier this week I asked my coaches what can I do to be more productive? And Coach Cronin told me play down low more, be around the rim more, get putbacks like I did. I had a putback today, finishing around the rim and taking the right shots. So I feel like if I just continue to be down low and not float around the perimeter, my game, I could be doing that more often, honestly.
Kevin, you were doing that a little bit tonight too, getting closer to the basket. You got a couple buckets down there. Is that something you're looking to do as well?
Yeah, this year, 15 feet and in has been really, really productive for me. Struggling from the three-point line right now. Just trying to make sure I'm still getting attempts, but 15 feet right now is my land. I'm enjoying it. I got a good rhythm there. So instead of running the break all the way at the three, I'm trying to get it a little closer and, build from there.
Kevin, when you see somebody like Jaren struggling a little bit his freshman year, can you relate to that, especially because you're from here, he's close to from here? Do you talk to him about that at all?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I just try to tell him, man, keep doing what you're doing. I see you every day, so it's not like I'm looking at it from a fan perspective. I'm your brother, so I know what you're capable of. It'll come. I knew it was gonna come from you sooner than later. Whether it was Texas Southern or whether it was Saturday or whenever it was gonna come from him. So I'm glad he had a great day, and we expect that from him, to be honest. So it's nothing surprising to me, but
I guess the next step is for him to do it against a high major opponent.
Yeah, and that'll come. It'll come. It's all confidence. It's all being comfortable, understanding the game. Like you say, he's a freshman. He's learning, and every day he's getting better. So that's all we're happy about. March, we'll be 13 deep and be able to make a run.
Trey, I'm assuming Mick showed you Griffin getting 15 offensive rebounds against Louisville regularly. Do you take that as a challenge? You see a guy that athletic and you've got to come in and match that?
Yeah, I took it as a challenge. All week Coach Cronin was saying, this guy, I'd never seen someone like him, or he could jump higher than you, which I honestly don't believe that. I got the 50, he said. Nah, but
he got the 50.
I just use that as, motivation to go out there to show them that me, myself, and my teammates, we won't let nothing like that happen. He got one offensive rebound over me, because I exposed my back, which I shouldn't have done. But I guess it was just his night at Louisville, and all week we was hearing rebound, keep them off the glass, and I feel like we did a good job of executing and keeping them off the glass. So how much? I don't know how much rebounds we finished with, but I mean, I feel like we
Fouled
did.
out.
Yeah, you know. So I feel like we did what we were supposed to do on the rebounding too.
Kev, after the Iowa State game, they said that you guys were the tougher team. Daryl Bowie said that afterwards. After the Butler game, I mean, did you feel like they might have been at times like they were tougher down low, around the hoop, establishing position, stuff like that?
Butler had a good night. It's basketball, man. You got to bounce back. That's the best thing about it. Butler got our number that day, to be honest. We won the Bearcat way, keep it short and simple, but we are a physical team. They had a good day. They had a good day.
A lot of things went their way. Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
They had a good day, and it's something that we got to learn from too. Next high major team that we will come across will also be physical and big. We just got to match that. We got to match that as all 13 of us. Everybody who touched the court got to match it. And that's what we learned from Butler, definitely.
Cool. Anything else? Nope. Thanks, guys.